I thank the chairman for recognizing me and also for your support for this bill. I'm proud to offer H.R. 4765, the Exposing Chinese Support for the Taliban Act, joined by you, my colleague, Representative Zach Nunn of Iowa. In the interest of U.S. national security, the bipartisan legislation will require the Secretary of the Treasury to examine and report to Congress on the activities undertaken by the People's Republic of China and Chinese regulated companies in support of illicit financial networks in Afghanistan and the so-called Taliban government. This bill will also require Treasury to review the financial and economic activities of these entities that are found to contravene U.S. strategic and national security interests in the region. Even prior to the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan in 2021, the International Financial Action Task Force highlighted the illicit role of the Chinese registered import-export companies in transferring funds into Afghanistan through trade-based money laundering schemes for the production and trafficking of Afghan opiates, a primary source of Taliban income. According to the report, several operators of money or value transfer services specifically articulated the importance of China to their services, which FATF described as critical capability for opiate trafficking networks. Following the return of the Taliban regime, China has only increased its engagement in the country. While the United States has not yet recognized the Taliban as the official government of Afghanistan, China's foreign minister has described the group as a pivotal military and political force. Moreover, the government of China is engaging in active diplomacy with Sirajuddin Haqqani, the supposed Afghan interior minister who also happens to lead the Haqqani network. The U.S. State Department designated Mr. Haqqani as a specially designated global terrorist in 2008, and the Haqqani network has been designated as a foreign terrorist organization since 2012. As reported by monitors from the United Nations, the Haqqani network serves as the primary liaison between the Taliban and al-Qaeda. Just this week, the Washington Post reported on Taliban efforts to actively exploit Afghanistan's vast lithium reserves at a time when the International Energy Agency estimates that global demand for lithium could rise 40-fold by 2040. Currently, multiple Chinese registered companies have already aggressively positioned themselves to reap a windfall and further tighten China's grasp on much of the global supply for electric vehicle minerals, to the great detriment of the U.S. and international efforts to address the Taliban's ongoing human rights violation, the particular repression of women in Afghanistan, and continued links to terrorist organizations. Mr. Chairman, this is important legislation, and it will shed greater light on illicit and destabilizing activities in Afghanistan and advance our bipartisan efforts in Congress to address the pacing and national security challenges presented by China. I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to support H.R. 4765. Again, I thank the chairman for his support, and I yield back the balance of my time.